And I know what everybody's saying. Gavin, why didn't you start the stream sooner? Well, guess what? I'm here, I'm existing, and I have brought a friend with me.
Actually, they're asking about milk.
Oh, of course.
Close enough. Hello, folks, it's Artie.
And with all of that out of the way, I believe it is time for us. I'm being told that I should have a good stream because I'm a Dorb Bean. Okay, so today's a thing.
Yeah. Also, hello, Dinosaur Fan 21, Mech Burn Blaster, Skylar, and Dark Prince 5004. Welcome.
Skylar, my Halloween could have been better. Wondering why Wind Waker music is playing, because this game doesn't have many remixes that I could find either, just like Legends.
Mech Burn Blaster answers Dinosaur Fan 21's question, is saying chocolate milk is their favorite.
But yes, good to see everybody. Feel free to drop a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. Today we begin our quest from the Triforce to test Link's knowledge and power, since he already has tackled courage via A Link to the Past.
For some reason, when you were asking about testing, I'm like, is this secretly like an educational math game? Is that what this is?
Maybe.
We're gonna learn numbers?
We're gonna learn how to count to 3. There's 3 Triforces there. There's 3 seals in this game. What else? I don't know. There's 3 brain cells in my head. Oh, wait, 2!
Oh no.
It's shrinking.
Oh no. Dinosaur Fan 21 says Zelda, and Dark Prince says, I never played Oracle of Ages. I own an original cartridge of Oracle of Seasons.
I owned the original cartridge for Seasons. Ages I didn't own. But yeah. Hello, Foxino. I liked Seasons enough, but I didn't ever beat it. Same with Ages. And then I bought...
Well, this is... My fun fact is I have never played any Zelda games before. And I've really been meaning to. And alas, for years, I have never played one.
Well, this is one of the best. Believe it or not, some of the best Zelda games aren't made by Nintendo. They're made by Capcom.
Interesting.
And this is one of those games that got contracted out by Capcom. We don't have any weapons or anything.
Jester, high hopes.
Yeah. So this lady was being attacked, so we saved them. Or so it seems. Hyrulean hero. That must be where the beast fled. This is Impa, nurse of Hyrule's Princess Zelda. And they're looking for a singer named Nehru.
Impa, more like Simpa.
Also, this game was original, just like in Zelda, just like with most games in the Zelda series. This started believe it or not, most of like the Game Boy games started out as remakes or ports of other Zelda games. So Link's Awakening was supposed to be a port of A Link to the Past, and this and Seasons were supposed to be a remake of Zelda 1, but they took a weird direction with it.
Also in chat, in terms of Halloween, Mechburn Blaster says, my Halloween was watching Gavin's stream last night and listening to Shovel Knight music. My life-size glow-in-the-dark skeleton, Helvetica, handled trick-or-treaters. He had a candy bowl because I try to avoid interacting with people if I can't help it. LMAO. And then Foxno asks, does this game got some Mario references?
It does have some Mario references. And it also has a SimCity reference.
It's a Zelda game, Luigi. We're not supposed to be in it.
So now we have to move this block, because we're the only one that can move it. She seems weirdly eager about all of this. This is actually the catalyst that causes a whole bunch of problems, so...
Moving a boulder?
Yeah.
Damn.
Now this lady is singing, and they're listening to it.
Foxino says, hell yeah, and then Dark Princess, I love how they did Captain Lou Mario instead. Oh, charming, sit and listen, ooh.
Ooh, ooh. Captain Lou instead. Captain Lou, no. Artie, you don't understand. You're not Mario. You're gonna confuse Luigi even more. Make him...
It's the better Carissa Pratt!
Chris isn't Mario either. What's going on here?
Among Us.
Squid Games.
Squid Game. Uncle Ben, what happened to Squid Game?
So, this fine young lass asks us to protect the kingdom because we are the hero of Hyrule. We have the symbol, obviously, and yeah.
Checks out.
Look, it's a football. I chiseled it. No, you didn't, Dark Prince. That's a stone.
It's a stone. But is it Agent Stone?
That's Agent Stone, Luigi. You didn't make him.
But Mario, he shouldn't be in the Sonic series.
If anybody hasn't seen the Sonic Frontiers little animation short that was put out like 6 hours ago, that was very entertaining and educational. So here we find out that apparently Impa was possessed by this demon.
Ruh-roh.
That's an egg, Koichi! You didn't make it! Fun fact, Lou Albano didn't voice that line. That was somebody else.
Really?
Yeah, there were 2 voice actors for Mario. Lou only voiced the Super Show.
Interesting.
So this Sorceress of Shadow is going to take away the goddess Nehru, who here is in her human form, and we have to save her. We messed up. So now we have to save the kingdom.
Because you moved a stone. God damn.
Because now she's blue.
Oh god, it's a special attack.
And she's messing with the timeline. And this guy with a sword is just so goofy, he's gonna get taken out in like 1 hit. Just watch.
Rip.
I hope the audio's good. I have no idea if it's actually good.
Dark Prince says, what is a stone? A stone is nothing but a miserable pile of secrets.
No, we did that yesterday. If you didn't watch the whole stream yesterday, we did the whole line of What is a Man with Karmic, so... And that was, something, to say the very least. What is a stand but a miserable little pile of JoJo? So since the timeline's being messed up, people are becoming, you know, messy. You know, one guy's become an old man.
Oh god, it's Benjamin Button.
The animals are dying. And children are turning to zombies. To stone, sorry.
Wouldn't you know it? Shia LaBeouf's here.
Then, what is it? It's, oh shoot, I can't think of the song now.
The actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf?
The song, like something cannibal, Shia LaBeouf. I can't remember that word.
Yeah, actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Okay.
Have I told the story related to that?
You have not told the story related to that, but I might have heard it.
Perhaps. Also, just quick in chat, McBurner Blaster says that ending was gold, and then Dark Prince says Gavin does a 7-page muda on stream. And February, the Sabertooth Tiger says heyo, and Andre the Kangaroo says heyo.
If
Friends!
Whenever I'm feeling...
Welcome.
Whenever I get, my voice back from yesterday, yeah, I will absolutely do a 7-page muda.
Oh my god. How would we even, track that? I guess you'd have to look at the original, pull up the YouTube, see how long it is, and then go for that long.
I would pull up the original page and then read it aloud.
Also smart.
Hello, Versington and Andre, February, and yeah. Why do I say...
Dark Prince is Jaden Animations.
Artie is not Jaden Animations, I can guarantee
God,
that.
that would be a compliment. Oh my god.
That would.
Your stuff's good.
Mm-hmm. But she is not Jaden Animation. She's cooler than Jaden Animation.
No.
Well, no, I'm saying that because...
I don't think I'm lame, but Jaden Animation is okay, they're a very talented animator. That's why I'm not as cool on that.
Okay, they're a very talented animator, but here's the thing. I don't know Jaden Animation, and I know you.
True. Wow.
Whoa, damn, yeah. 30 seconds. 30 seconds in show, well, I'd read it out loud and, redraw the panels to have, my main Sonnet or Presto.
Oh my god.
So, the dingus ran off to the portal. Impa gave us an actual sword and is going to sulk because she's sad that she got taken over.
Well, yeah.
And now we're gonna go on a quest to save everybody.
Hooray! Also, hello, Sebastian the Batwolf and Lapsington the Bat, and Verd the Bat. Many bats have entered the chat.
Wooch.
Wonderful.
Lovely. If all of you bats could drop a like, that would be cool.
We like our bats, and we know you like the likes. Finger gun. I have to say it because no one can see me doing it.
I'll have it set up eventually for co-hosts to have their own little box.
Dark Prince says, and she wasn't seen again until Ocarina of Time with only 4 appearances.
No, she shows up in this game, Oracle of Ages, literally Zelda 1, Zelda 2, A Link to the Past, Link Between Worlds, Link's Awakening in some way, shape, or form, and many others. Input is very crucial to Zelda.
McBurner Bluster says, imagine the timeline where every Zelda game is done in Zelda 2 style.
I would be as happy as a clam. I would be so excited and ecstatic at that. Because I like Zelda.
Everything was just a CGI Zelda.
I have a story for that.
Oh no.
There was an animated pilot pitched by the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animators from 2009. They pitched a Zelda animation, and Nintendo said no, and they spent their entire budget on that animation. It went up on YouTube fairly recently, and that's what bankrupted them. They couldn't find work after Turtles.
Oh my god. Ripperoni.
And the Zelda animation is gorgeous. Their design for Link is, well done. It was looked kind of like a mixture of Twilight Princess and a little chibi. It was very cute and nice.
Yeah, well, if it's a cartoon, you kind of want that style.
Also, hello, Rue the Rabbit! Welcome! And Vincent. Ah, yes. Zabat in my head, Zelda 2 and Simon Quest have very similar style. They are very similar in many ways. Actually, I didn't point it out in either of the playthroughs, but I had a lot of fun with both. I beat Castlevania 2, I don't know, 6 or 7 times before I actually streamed that game. And then Zelda, I did a ROM hack Zelda 2 to make things a little fairer and look a little nicer. And it just turned out like a beautiful playthrough. And it was before I had all this whole setup here, so...
Mm-hmm.
But it is November. It is Zelda month, so you get one Zelda Zelda game this month.
Ooh. What makes it Zelda month?
There's a YouTuber out there called Peanut Butter Gamer who decided for Skyward Sword's release to do a Zelda month, a month of Zelda content. And it just kind of kicked off, and other YouTubers started doing it, and I don't watch PBG anymore, but you know what? I will join in the Zelda month. Hello, Vincent, Caden, Azura, and Jethro.
And now Jethel.
Ooh.
Darkbird says, Bloody Tears is a mother freaking bop, no exceptions.
Yeah.
But Mario, no exceptions.
So now we're in the past, and everything's turned to heck, and
Ruh-roh.
we can't just go to the left and get to the tree, because the tree disappeared in the past. And we can't get.
Or was it not planted yet?
It was planted, but they poisoned the water.
Oh, ruh-roh.
So now we need a shovel. And all of the villagers are working on a giant tower that they constructed that basically killed the village.
Oh no.
Somebody poisoned the water hole. There's a snake in its boot, too.
Oh god.
Why is this just Sonic 06 plot? I don't know. Rue, why are you scared of yourself? Don't be scared. Do not be a scared bunny.
Accept thyself.
Yeah. Actually, while I have a whole bunch of people here, I would like to showcase something. And it's not so much related to the stream, but I'd like to showcase it.
Ooh, intermission noises.
Intermission noises. I spent 5 hours on this last night, and Artie's already seen it, but folks, I draw. I do all the assets. I spend a lot of time on things. This should be reason enough for you to subscribe. I'm just gonna leave that up there for a little bit. And now it's gone. That's it. Back to game.
Yay, art.
A brief moment of silence for the artwork. This guy's depressed.
You suck. Have you tried doing yoga?
Do you do a workout on a regular basis?
Are you having vitamin D for spaghetti?
Did you drink some of the super water?
Did you have that vitamin water?
You're ashamed about his viral show, Day Outbreak? Interesting. There's no reason to be upset, though. Dark Prince says it's good. He wishes he could draw. Everybody can draw. It just needs time.
It just takes time to like learn. Like I've seen some furry fandom artists that are like, this is what I was like 10 years ago, and their stuff's still like magnificent. But like you can start from anywhere, and I think people are like, oh no, don't trace art. But sometimes it helps for just to like learn shapes and anatomy, and that for me, I have a whole folder on my phone where I just save if I see like, because I draw furry art casually for myself, like I'll see something someone does and I save because I'm like, okay, I like the way they position the hands or the way the face structure is at this certain angle that I want to try at this same angle because drawing snoots is difficult, or like the way they position the feet paws for action, stuff like that. And so, you know, it's not always, if you trace art and then say, I did this all by myself, that's not cool. But if you're tracing to learn, sometimes that's a good fundamental, just to like learn shapes and get a feel for things. Yeah, Dark Princess, just use it as a reference. Exactly.
Yee. Hello Chandler and hello Anubis. Rue, picture of you or your appearance? Well, it's okay. You'll be okay. Now we have a shovel, and we can go, tackle some stuff.
Cool.
Because Thunder Tower was already taken in the future. Yes, I do have rep sheets, Dark Prince. I will send them to you after the stream. In fact, I love seeing fan art, so yes. I actually have, in the Discord link in the description below, in the server, we have a whole section dedicated to OC dumps, and I believe, if I haven't already, I think I might have dumped my ref sheets in there as well. So yeah. Artie, you doing okay?
Yeah, sorry, I was doing the doodle. Sometimes when you stream, I'm just like, okay, it's time to draw.
It's time to do the relaxing thing.
I was drawing, sometimes I try to draw new poses. The before today's stream, the previous drawing I had was, carrot smoking PNG, terrifying Moondrop from Security Breach.
Oh boy.
I don't think I ever shared that in the Discord, I really ought to.
You really should.
Yeah.
Somebody's like, I'm doing this. I'm like, cool. I did that a while ago. Now I'm doing this. Alright. I'm way too far to the left. I need to just get to the right. We're only going for like an hour, hour and a half today, because...
Shorter stream, because starting late, and eventually we need to eat.
Starting late, yesterday was kind of rough, and...
I spent a good, like, half hour fighting, getting these lights set up at my place, because I'm like, okay, it's Halloween, gotta get the lights set up, and I've been putting it off because I've just been busy. And then I put all this effort to make it look as nice as I physically can, and then not a single trick-or-treater showed up.
I saw a tweet out last night that made me lose it. It was like... Look at the Hollywood Boulevard and come see our spooky decorations, and it's like a pumpkin on a doorstep every now and again.
Oh my god, I saw that video where it's somebody who's in like a homeowners association neighborhood. And
they're like,
and they're just like, look how I feel like you probably saw my tweet because I feel like I shared that one.
I
It's
think
absolutely hysterical. For context, people, this woman's like, when I moved to this neighborhood, they're like, we go all out for Halloween, and then she's walking through this neighborhood, and a homeowners association is basically like a pain in the ass, and it sucks. And it's just all these houses with like little baby pumpkins outside, and like there's like maybe one like ghost. Like for the entire neighborhood, and it's just like this, like no one decorated for Halloween. It's like sad, and it's really funny because she's describing it, like narrating it like it's this terrifying Halloween thing, and it's really funny. Also, hello, Tristan, Juno, Zero, Gary, Seaskull, Dimitri, Ronnie, and Azul. Hello.
Welcome, welcome. Feel free to stick around for a while. We're playing some Zelda.
These tiles just make me think of chocolate. That's bad.
But chocolate.
I don't want butt chocolate. I want chocolate. I will say, going to a Halloween-themed furry con with a candy corn-themed fursuit was a pretty fun time.
I'm sure it looked like a blast from every picture I've seen from people.
Yeah, it seemed like a lot, because Furpoc, the lore behind Furpocalypse, I had not gone to, actually, let me read out the chat, people are talking. Dark Princess, I got scared during stream last night because I had to hand out candy as I was streaming. And McBurnham Buster goes, even Speedwagon was scared of the Homeowners Association. Yeah, they're like the worst things in the world. I hate them. But so, Furpoc, years ago, used to be at this hotel that had like a severe mold problem. And you can find photos, I don't know what you search, but people who then, after the last con in 2019 they had at that hotel, right after Christmas the hotel was condemned. And some people went back to that hotel, I want to say a year or so ago.
Mm-hmm.
And that thing, mold everywhere. It's genuinely terrifying. So that like hotel had a lot of problems. And so everyone was excited for the new one because at 2019 they're like, hey, we're going to a new hotel, and everyone's like, oh my god, and then COVID happened. And then they put it off, and then they didn't do it last year because COVID was still kind of questionable last year for most organizations. So they're like, we're gonna wait. So it was finally this year, and then I have a friend who was a dealer at the convention, and what they told me was that the hotel was kind of in breach of contract because so many people had transferred over between the 3 years ago that they signed this contract. So some of that was messy, and it seemed like a lot of folks had a fun time at the con. But we only did a down and back day trip because we're like, okay, this is the first year at a new hotel, and it's the first time this con has run since 2019. This is gonna be kind of messy. Let's just do a day trip. If it's all right, next year we might stay for like an overnight or two because it's nearby. But yeah, and so the infamous incident, as I've learned from the internet, was somebody accidentally broke the. Okay, well, for context. A lot of the rooms face the inner courtyard of this hotel, and someone accidentally broke their window, and glass was all over the courtyard. Oh no! And then, my favorite part is, someone took a shard of the glass, and then added it to the charity auction for the convention. And I don't know how much it sold for, but people bid on this thing.
Wow.
Yeah. But also, back to chat. Alrighty.
If you guys could all drop some likes, that would be awesome.
We'd appreciate it.
We just got told that the tree wants to marry us. And we got a bag of seed, which is concerning. Hello, Anubis fan and the Evil King Bowser.
Welcome. Princess, how many breads have you eaten in your life? Too many, I like my carbs.
Lots.
I hope there's a lots of spaghetti.
I hope there's a lots of spaghetti, Luigi. I hope she made lots of spaghetti. But Mario, that's my line.
It's a stone mask, Luigi. You didn't make it. I reject my humanity, Mario! Yeet! Bowser sends a bread emoji. Much appreciated.
If you could read out the chat for me, that would be...
Yeah.
Awesome.
Anubis fan says, Gavin is just saying maybe I should start a logo blooper series using Beyond. I've never heard of that. And Anubis fan says, the Roos, the cats, and the wolves in you, and truly, my videos will all be on YouTube.
Okay. I have no idea what words you're putting in my mouth, because I haven't said anything, but cool.
Shrug.
Question mark?
Dark Prince says, sees a shard of glass on the ground. First thought be, this is a nice piece of glass. It'll sell for a lot. Yes, luxury. Unless you're at the beach and you're finding like really nice beach glass you can turn into jewelry, I wouldn't just go around picking up glass. This is not endorsed by me.
Shatters a mason jar. I'm selling this for $3,000.
It's for charity.
What organization? Myself.
It's me. I'm the charity.
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 McBurner Blaster asks, the tree wants to marry you, does that mean Link is the Pale King?
Sure.
Dark Prince says it's like the duct tape banana. Classic. I wonder how long that banana lasted for. Oh, you guys want a short banana story?
Yes.
Years ago, my family went on vacation, and we went away for like a week. And usually we try to like make sure we don't have any food that's gonna expire when we go away. But we forgot I think like 2 to 3 bananas on the kitchen counter. And when we came back, they had gotten so bad that the banana began to like liquidize. Like liquid was coming out of the banana. It was like, we were gone for a week. What do you mean the banana has turned into a liquid? Ooh. And that is my banana story.
Liquid banana. Okay, then.
Yeah. It was past the banana bread. It was gonna become banana bread liquid.
When you want to eat the banana bread, but the banana bread says, ha ha, smoothie.
Like a little go-gurt, you just go up to it and go...
Get Karmic in here to eat the banana liquid.
That gort. Oh my god. I feel like, even though I'm sure it was like, okay, I'm sure it would give you like a gnarly tummy ache.
Mm-hmm.
McBurner Blaster says, liquid banana sounds like a stand localization.
Sounds like a lot of things, including an innuendo I don't want to think about.
Womp. Dark Prince says, I opened up my PNG tuber and it's already lip syncing to y'all talking. Your PNG has chosen us, it's ours now. Give us.
It's because it's going through the mic.
Mike Wazowski.
Ah, yes. But if you're doing the whole PNG tuber thing too, feel free to give me a shout out, because... Yee.
Yee.
So the kids got scared.
Yeah. Babies.
And it looks like we might be getting something cool soon.
Ooh.
Maybe, eventually.
Perchance. Perhaps.
Dark Prince says I'll get the shout out for sure. Hopefully. Today was either going to be Zelda or Team Sonic Racing, and we decided on Zelda because... Zelda. It just seemed like the right thing to do.
Yeah. That's what all true warriors strive for.
Well, January says he's getting older. I think that means a birthday or something.
Oh, nice. Happy early birthday, question mark?
Or late, question mark?
Question mark?
Question mark, question mark?
McBurna Blaster says, Stoic Tomato sounds like a bitchin' stand name. And now all I can think of is, like, somebody drew Bob the Tomato in, like, JoJo style, which, goddammit, I just put my sketchbook away, but now I gotta do that. Son of a bitch.
Do it, do it.
I feel like, I don't know how you would do that, because JoJo's usually muscles, but it's just like a damn tomato. Where does the muscles go?
So what you do is you have to do the same shading style. So with a bunch of, like, little lines and dashes. Just give it some real...
Veggie Tales, Bob the Tomato. I can't spell tomato. Close enough. I spelled tomato. Checks out.
Sounds about right. Dark Princess, he got younger.
McBurn Blaster, just be a tomato with intense veins. Oh my god, veiny tomato. I'm putting this on its own sketch page. I'm not tarnishing this one.
We found the compass. That means we can locate secrets, but we don't have a map, so...
So what's the point? Alright, starting with a circle, because it's tomato. Oh, we're out in the eyeballs. Actually, now I have to pull up, like, JoJo. Because I need to, like... No, I just got Joe. Google.
So this game was released on the Game Boy Color. It's pretty good. Nintendo contracted out Capcom to make Zelda, and they got to make 3 games: Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons, and the Minish Cap. And between all of them, the Minish Cap is probably their best one, but none of them are bad at all. All of them are worthy of holding the title of Zelda.
So I'm very bad with, like, guesstimating how old certain, like, Game Boy Colors is. Like, how old is this game?
2001.
Okay. Because, like, I don't know the specific years these systems came out, so I have, like, a shrug.
Yeah. The Game Boy Color had been out for a good number of years at this point. And this was a color exclusive, so you couldn't play it on your original old Game Boy. You had to play, you had to use the Advance or the Color. And if you used, yeah.
This is hard to draw.
My brain is not working today, so...
It's okay. My brain cells are determined to draw Bob the Tomato as a JoJo character, and this is way harder than I thought it was going to be.
She's Bob the Tomato, and I'm Larry the Cuke.
Actually, Larry was my favorite growing up.
Larry's the best.
That was the funny thing about going to a Christian college, was everybody had like watched VeggieTales growing up, and then if you hadn't watched it growing up, oh my god, was it an issue? We'd be like, "Well, we gotta go watch VeggieTales now." Like it was like a like, it was a time.
You got a cult going on there, huh? So in terms of VeggieTales, I grew up with the VHS tapes, so my mom liked them because it was like, oh, I could just put this on and it's harmless.
Yeah.
Like my mom did not give give a darn about the Christian values or anything. She was just like,
show, regardless of the Christian value, was like a pleasant little show.
Yeah.
Like, no harm there.
and then they ruined it.
Yeah, I heard the remakes were like rough.
They're not even remakes. They just keep making the show, and it just keeps getting worse.
Yeah, Dark Prince says, honestly, they soiled it with the reboot. Soil? It's because they're vegetables. They should have soil.
They didn't soil it. They spoiled it. They rotted.
God, they need to turn it into compost. How am I gonna draw this nose? Already has this like round nose, but no JoJo characters have round nose. Because if I give it a round nose, it starts looking like Wario.
Give it, instead of going for a full round, give it a little bit more definition.
Doing like what? I'm basically like putting the JoJo features on a circle. We're trying here. We're struggling, folks. This is a task.
I think I found the sweet spot. There we go. And we beat the mini-boss. Got a fairy and a portal back to the entrance. I think we get a boomerang in this room, maybe? Maybe, if I'm lucky. No? Cool. That's okay, game. I didn't want a boomerang anyways. What do you take me for? A Zelda nerd? Wait a minute.
Dark Prince says they can't think of one with a round nose, and Mech Blaster says Bob the Tomato Star is a bit closer to heaven. Oh my god. I have to give him like a diamond nose or something. Because, yeah, I don't think anyone in JoJo has like a round nose. There's people I feel like don't have noses, they have like pig noses, but I don't think anyone like straight up does not have a nose.
If I want to say a guy with a big kind of round nose is the one like rich dude from the vehicle scene.
In which part? There's so many vehicle scenes.
Part 3. The one where Dio basically almost kills the man.
Oh yeah, the senator.
The guy that's he's voiced by
But
Charles Martinet, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, in the original OVA version, he was voiced by Charles Martinet.
What?
Yep.
I gotta go watch that again. The OVA is like such a good aesthetic too. Like, man. Alright, I made the nose a diamond and that kind of works better.
Eyes of puree.
You're not a vampire, Luigi! But Mario, I rejected my humanity! I put on the zombie stone mask! Mamma mia! I have to like make his like tiny vegetable leaves into like hair or something. At that point, I just have to look like Pesky. I always say that wrong. The one dude with no chin from part 5.
Like most of them.
Yeah.
They all kind of got like that blob face going on.
I'll never get over that Araki's like, I'm gonna put this in like Italy. What if they all were named after Italian words and mostly foods?
And what's your name? Mamma mia, a pasta food.
There's nobody whose name is like pizza, which is a shame, but like, oh my god, I'm suddenly forgetting all the ones that I'm trying to think of. Risotto.
Oh, now I want to make pasta, but I really shouldn't. I should just eat the salmon that I have.
You could do pasta and salmon. I don't know if that's a thing.
Oh, I could. Ah, so many choices.
You add shading to these. Like, JoJo like, this started out as a circle, and now this is getting, like, really, really menacing.
Add the menace text.
Oh, I will. I draw those better digitally, but I always just do little scribbles. Dark Princess, get this, an Italian named Linguini. Oh my god, Ratatouille.
Dark Prince...
Did I send you the Skatatouille video? Have I sent that to you? I saw that the other day and I've been... No, okay, I was sending that to you after. It, like, made me scream.
Dark Prince is the only round-nosed person they can... in an anime they can think of is from One Piece. I can think of pretty much the dawn of anime with Astro Boy. Actually has a ton of characters with very round noses.
God, this is coming out too good.
And just like that, we've made it to the boss. I didn't think...
Boy. It's a pumpkin! Happy Halloween, everybody!
Maybe I should have played this instead of Castlevania.
You hit the subscriber bell, you had to.
And this is why we use RetroArch. So Ages is more puzzle element oriented.
Why is this turning out so good? Dark Princess Geo is Italian for JoJo. And then McBurnett Blazer asks, but what if the One Piece is real?
The One Piece is real, and he took a bite of Gum Gum. He left all his belongings in one piece.
Oh my god. I got a notification today for the mailing list for like Lush, you know, like the body care people. They're like, we've got One Piece merch, and I'm like, ooh, question mark? Hello?
The One Piece is real. It's merch.
It's expensive bath bombs, apparently.
Luffy, what is this? I don't understand.
No, it's not Luffy. It's Lufa.
No. Luffy, what is this? Is this really the One Piece? Yeah, all like a 1,000 mangas all batched together.
It's just like a block of mush.
It's just a bunch of paper. We are up to 9 likes and 44 people watching.
Chat, I cannot believe how good this photo is coming. This drawing is coming out of Bob the JoJo Tomato, because, like, son of a bitch, this is better than my normal stuff, and it's a meme. What the hell? How dare you make me draw this, chat? Giving me ideas.
That's how it usually goes.
McBurnett Blaster says, "You're not the One Piece, Luigi." Eyelashes on everything, make everybody look pretty.
So now we have to use our shovel. And help this little dude to the afterlife. We found the Poe clock. It lightens the heart. Do I know what it does? Maybe. I'll never tell. The answer is no, I don't. Most of this game, most of my knowledge of this game boils down to one playthrough I did like 2 or 3 years ago on the 3DS.
Fair enough.
We can plant a geisha seed here, so I'm going to. I believe there's a heart container down here. You want my treasure? You can have it. I've gathered everything I own in one place. Now you just have to find it. Yayo, yayo.
Wow.
Dreaming, he got copyright struck. Dreaming, he got copyright struck. Oh, shoot. Artie, are you excited for next week?
I am very excited for next week.
We're down to 7 days.
Until more Sonic. Why is this coming out better than, like, anything I've drawn recently? I am angry. Okay, this is literally what I'm talking about, drawing with references, because I'm just referencing various JoJo characters' shading styles, and this looks immaculate, and I'm angry.
Oh, man. It's always fun like that.
It's hard because I'm, like, pulling from different JoJo characters, and, like, each part has different shading styles, and I'm like, right.
Oh, like, I filled a page once with nothing but just, like, flat colors because I was really bored.
Mm-hmm.
And my friend was like, oh, cool, are you doing, like, an artistic piece? And I'm like, I'm just bored. And he's like, oh. And then I showed him, like, it's like, this is what I do when I actually try. And he's like, what? No, this is, like, something you just doodle. And I'm like, no.
No, this is me actually putting effort in. Yeah, Dark Princess IDK drawing when you don't actually try to put effort into it is wild.
I've done that before on stream, and it usually turns out pretty well. But most people are like, why is he not trying? Which happens more than often, more than it really should, but... Alright, I'm kinda lost. I'm gonna go back to the tree. Mom said it's my turn on the tree. Western Woods. Okay. So, to the west we go. Luckily, this game actually gives you a really good map. And I'll tell you what important thing is in that square of the map.
Is it a circle?
It is a square.
Oh.
It's in a circle. It is gay.
Whoa.
It didn't answer, but it is gay. I hope the chat's enjoying this. Oh boy.
This is, dear God.
We've got some funky music. And a whole bunch of stuff to... Oh! We have some of the fairies from Majora's Mask.
Ooh.
We have to find all three. So, the first one's in a rock. One's in grass. It's the anthem of the last two... the anthem of the last two brain cells. Says,
oh my God.
Dark Prince. I feel it.
Karmic says, Seasons greetings. Greetings, Seasons.
Yeah, it's officially time for November. Which means...
Burn a blaster. Oh, no, you go.
which means everybody's getting ready for the holidays.
I need to send you the meme SML sent me last night. If he didn't already send it to you.
He doesn't send me anything, honestly.
I'll forward you the meme. He got me good. Mech Burner Blaster asks, if Squid Game was a stand name, what would the bad localization be? Dark Princess Octopus Activities.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Crustacean RPG.
Octopath Traveler.
Alright, I think I finished Bob the Tomato Star, and I'm genuinely terrified how good this came out. Alright, if chat, if y'all want to see this, get to 15 likes. And I'll let Gavin put it up to the next stream.
Or I could put it up this one if we can get to 15. We're already at 10. Oh gosh.
I'll send Gavin the photo. I do you want to see it now?
I want to see it now, but they have to get to 15.
Oh god. Why did this happen to me? How did my body produce this piece? Alright, I have sent it. It's a telegram.
Fun. And we found all the fairies.
Yay!
Which means we can now move on to the next dungeon. And this place is no longer Lost Woodsy.
It's the Found Woods.
And we're gonna have to time travel again because it just got crumbled down to a couple rocks. Here we go, I'm gonna click it. Oh my god, yes. You guys better get to 15 likes because you don't want to miss this. I'm not telling you how to get to 15 likes, but...
Why did it come out so good? Christ.
I don't know, but now I want it to, like... I want it to do the Dio pose.
How would it do that? It would just be rotated.
It would be slightly leaned, slightly tweened.
I just take the canvas and pivot it. There's no way I can draw faces at angles.
Apparently, Dark Prince's quality is so bad that it looks like flying Coke cans. It shouldn't look like flying
Pepsi
Coke cans.
Men.
You can turn up your quality. Oh, well, I don't know what that was, but sounds like my neighbors are fighting or something.
Ruh-roh.
Or horsing around, but it feels like they're going to make the floor drop out from underneath us.
Oh no.
So, Joy. Kono tomato da.
Oh no.
Oh gosh.
Brad Lazar says, how many Bible verses have you read in your life is what VeggieTales and Dio would say. I've memorized them all.
I've memorized them all. Larry, you don't realize it was me all along. VeggieTales the Flash. It was me, Larry. I took the bread out of the toaster and didn't tell you.
Oh god. Dark Prince says, veggie instead of re.
Oh boy. He's hangry. Now we have to go find a warp hole, and I have no idea where one's gonna be at, so... Fun! I think we might be able to enter... No.
Brendan Blaster says no draw Larry. No, I do not have it in me to draw another one. Maybe next stream, but not today.
Dark Prince has sent me a message asking if I want to collaborate.
Ooh, exciting.
I'm down to collab. I love getting collabs. The thing is that it has to be a proper collab, and we'd have to actually work on something.
Collaboration.
Yeah, I do quite enjoy a good collab. And I know I've worked with many different YouTubers before. Twitch exposure, yes. Especially if you have an audience. That would be grand. Just don't steal my thumbnail like like what freaking what's his name did.
Oh my god, I forget which friend.
It was
the one time
Spectre.
you tried to do whatchamacallit, Cards Against Humanity, and the website was just like no.
Yeah.
That website was like the most unuser friendly I've ever seen for an online game.
Ah! Now we have the Harp of Ages. I do a thumbnail for every episode, and sometimes it could take a little bit. Today it was just tough because my focus was all over the place.
It has been a day.
It has been. And once we finish this next dungeon, I think I'm gonna save it, and then we'll pick it up next time, next week.
Sounds like a plan.
Probably won't be on. Definitely won't be on Tuesday because Sonic Frontiers.
Yeah. Well, it might be on flight delay because I don't know how long Frontiers is gonna take you.
Oh yeah. I will. Frontiers, I plan on just like spamming through that game.
Oh yeah.
Because I want to be able to play it on my time off if it's that good.
Yeah. Empathetic apathy says, darn it, YouTube, tell me when people start streaming. Shakes fist. Ring the bell!
Ring the bell, hit all notifications, and make sure the notifications are on. That's like
Ring the bell, hit YouTube, you know, the usual.
Beat Susan Wazinski with a YouTube bell. Tell her...
make YouTube bells.
They should.
And then they just don't work. They like send you the bell, but it's missing the little dingy part. You need to make it a bell.
You a bell that you have to just make it. You have
only
to.
Works if you have over a certain amount of subscribers.
It only works if you've attached the string yourself and found a metal ball that's the right size.
You have to have paid sponsorship.
Oh, and the string has to be a proper length, because it's like one of those bells with a really weird curve inside of it.
Fun times. Not satirical at all.
It's almost like fun. Xavier says it was the best day of Halloween. That's rad. Glad you enjoyed Halloween, I hope.
Yeah.
We did Castlevania Legends here on the channel, and that was something.
Was it a time?
It was indeed a time.
Wow. Who'd have guessed? Like Burn Blaster says, I like how the show She-Hulk constantly makes fun of the 4chan part of the internet, and now the 4chan part of the internet doesn't like the show She-Hulk.
Huh, I wonder. Maybe making fun of people isn't a good thing. Maybe punching down, up, or sideways isn't always the right way to make a joke. Ha! You know, maybe I'm just thinking out loud here.
Well, I'll say, if you haven't seen the show, I think the show does it tastefully. It's more of, like, commentary on, like, very toxic parts of internet culture.
I'm sure it's done well. Every clip I've seen of She-Hulk makes me want to watch it. The problem is...
It's worth a watch.
I can't convince Karmic to watch it with me. Because he's a little bit of a stick in the mud when he wants to be. And I don't have Disney Plus anymore because money. So if you guys want me to, like, review stuff like that and have commentation on stuff on Disney Plus, donate so I can actually, you know, afford it.
Yeah.
PayPal link in the description below. Never requirement, though. All I ask is subscriptions and drop a like and subscribe, and it's all good. they have no ability to rate courtroom drama. Yikes. Yeah, but like... I'm convinced they didn't... Like, I'm convinced Marvel has never known what to do with She-Hulk.
Enough about, like, background context of She-Hulk to, like, actually give input. I've been told she likes to break the fourth wall, and I feel like they did a good job of doing that silly stuff in the show.
Oh, that's...
As someone who, like, only knows what I watched in the show, I enjoyed it. I have no, like, background context or, like, any of that, so... Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't ever really read a She-Hulk comic, but everything I've heard, like... Sometimes it's great, other times it's just confusing. There was apparently a run where it was really good. I couldn't tell you, I didn't read it.
The most memorable Marvel stuff for me is the era, right? These are things that I remember as being part of my Tumblr era, because how much discourse there was on Tumblr about it, was when the one comic artist was like, well, we're actually gonna make Captain America the bad guy. I'm not gonna say the actual name, I don't know if YouTube filters that, but you know, a Hydra agent, you know what they stand for, wink. And everyone was like, oh, no. And then they're like, yes, and it was just... And then there was that one really bad drawing of Captain America where he was like 3,000% boob. I need to find this photo now. But that's the most I know about Marvel drama and such, was that. Alright, Google search, I put a weird thing in you. Safe search is off.
Oh
nope.
boy.
I put in the weird name and it... Listen, I typed in Big Titty Captain America, and it gave me what I was looking for.
Oh my gosh.
It is a safe for work image, but the proportions on this drawing are horrendous. I'm also sending you this photo, Gavin. Look at it at your leisure.
I will happily look at it. Mega Man Blaster for context of the reading thing for She-Hulk and whatnot. I do read comic books every now and again. The problem is that I don't normally have time to read because I'm researching other stuff for a game, or I'm doing these streams, or I'm working on artwork for people, or I'm doing my own thing, and it just becomes a big hassle and a mess. So what I do to make up for my lack of knowledge in comics is I'll sit and I'll watch reviews from people like Linkara, or what's his name? He used to work with Matt Pat, Comic Drake.
Yeah.
I sit and watch their videos to get a good grasp of what's going on in the comic books world. And then I'll watch a few like miscellaneous stuff from people I've never heard of, because I like to get a good range. I like to try to get a good range.
Dark Prince says, Transylvania, we fear Dracula. Please come to our defense, Belmont family. Also Transylvania. The Belmonts are very strong. Let us exile our only defense against their undead forces of evil, because of our fear of their power.
You.
And
Gross.
Mechburner Blaster says, I was referring to the BS excuse people say for Doctor Strange's too terrible plot.
I didn't... Listen,
Let's not get into the Doctor Strange argument. I can't do that again. I can only talk about Doctor Strange 2 so much before I perish.
All I'm gonna say is, I didn't dislike it as much as Artie, but it was only okay.
I was hoping for something a bit better, and yeah. I don't know. Thor: Love and Thunder was better. More enjoyable on my experience.
Please don't. I need to go in blind on that. Sorry.
It's really good. I'll say that. But yeah.
I need to go in 100% blind for that one.
Empathetic apathy says, not Doctor Strange. Why do they have to keep ruining him and Wanda? Well, I don't think they ruined Doctor Strange, but Wanda. Anyways, but Dark Princess. Better yet, why do they have to keep up with Spider-Man?
Listen,
do about Spider-Man.
listen, it's not always about the money, Spider-Man. It's about the men's baby.
Sometimes it's about Morbid. Dark Princess. The Mets!
It's about the Mets, baby, the Mets.
I had a pre-calc teacher my senior year of high school, and if anyone wanted, he was very susceptible to rambling. And if anyone didn't want to do work that day, they'd just be like, "Hey, Mr. Friss, how are the Mets doing?" Rest of the 45-minute period gone. Instantly.
Perfect. I love people like that, because...
Oh, he was a hoot of a teacher. Did I learn anything? No. Did I need to ever use pre-calc? No, but he was a great guy.
Like, those are always the best kind of people and the best kind of teachers, like... At least in my experience.
Yeah. Yeah, they're fun folks. Especially it was like pre-calc. I don't even know why I took pre-calc that year. I didn't have to take a math. I was in like advanced math because and it was very much a waste of my time. But the teacher was great. Dark Princess did the same thing with my high school history teacher. He's a cheesehead Packers.
I feel like when I'm trying to teach something, somebody will say something in chat, and then I'll just have a tangent for the rest of the day. Someone brings up Mega Man, I'm fucking lost. We go on tangents for hours.
They play the hyperfixation card and you're gone.
Yeah, yeah.
Just certain things trigger. You've activated my trap card. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. That's all, folks. Yeah, like, you're a goner. Especially even if you're just, like, not even yourself, but you're talking with a friend or something and you mention something and then they get on their focus and you're like, yeah, okay, we're done for. Cool.
Turns out the queen is working under the possessed Nehru, and
oh, no.
She just gave us bombs. So, obviously, they think Link's just going to go destroy something.
Ooh.
When in all reality, we're going to do a controlled explosion and get a door open.
Yeah.
You clicked this on accident, but you're still going to watch this? You weren't going to watch? Oh. Oh. Ow. That hurt.
Oh, rip.
That actually does kind of hurt. Like, ouch. Ooh. My thumbnail was not good enough to click on.
Oh no. Didn't clickbait hard enough. How dare you?
Dang.
Maybe we need to put Squid Game or something in the thumbnail. Next time we'll have like one Among Us hidden in there and that'll get all the youth right away. Or like, I don't know what the kids are into these days. Silly bands? Who knows?
I'll do like Zelda the Fallen Kingdom or something. I've been tagging every single one of these videos when I post the link to Twitter to
Burn Blaster says, you need to add Bob the Jojo to the thumbnail. Maybe we'll save that for the next time we do, like, a Jackbox or art stream or something.
Alright, and we are now on the final dungeon for today.
Woo! Dark Princess, dude, I remember Silly Bands. I remember Silly Bands were too expensive, and, like, we couldn't really, like, afford, like, a $6 pack of, like, 3 Silly Bands, so my dad went and bought, he was like, alright, this is a fad, it's stupid. Went and bought a multicolored pack of rubber bands from Staples for like $2. It was like 300 of them. He's like, okay, here's your bland bands, kids. I was like, oh my god. Roasted.
Okay. I said they were dumb back when they originally came out. And I remember because I was... My dad decided this is the dumbest fad ever. He's going to join in.
Oh my god.
Started wearing silly bands.
like, I don't know. I feel like they were definitely like one of the most what the heck fads, because like other things, like I remember like there were song fads and like, you know, Among Us, like that's a game everybody's playing, okay, or like songs, like yeah, this is what everyone's listening to, but like silly bands genuinely were like, what? And like even fidget spinners, like because they are Dark Princess hit clips. Oh my god, that sounds familiar. That sounds really familiar, and I can't place it off the top of my head. I have to look this up. Hit clips. If this is what I think it is. If my internet wants it. Yes! Oh my god, I had one that played like half of a Britney Spears song, and like, it was Oops, I Did It Again. And I loved that. GS Gaming says, no, it's not the thumbnail, it's just my screen was wet, so I clicked on this. And I said, okay, now I changed my name to Seaons Gaming. Thank you, Seaons. Well, thanks for sticking around in the chat. We appreciate you. Even if this wasn't purposeful.
Okay, I have to get this over here on a red. So... I can push it out here. Blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue.
Green?
Red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red. It's what I thought I did last time, but it didn't seem to work. Okay.
Mysterious.
Now, that time it worked, for some reason.
Yeah.
Welcome to Zelda, where the puzzles are made up and I'm confused.
Yeah. Gaming says they're gonna make Undertale content now, and Dark Princess spin it in a 2x3 rectangle.
If you guys want me to play Undertale, then get me to 500 by the end of the month, and I'll start Undertale.
Ooh.
And I'll give it the fairest shake. I will drop all preconceived. I'll drop all the stories from the past, and we'll play it like it's a brand new game.
Heck yeah, I'd be happy to guide you through that.
I feel like that could be a fun time, so 500. Yeah. That is the goal for this month. 500 by the end of the month.
Dark Princess, the Undertale stream was a blast. Which one was the? Which Undertale stream? Like some of the official ones from like Toby Fox and Fangamer, or like other stuff?
I think that's what they're talking about, because.
Oh, mine? You've done an Undertale stream? Is this on your channel?
I did a Deltarune. I did a Deltarune stream a while ago. But we got a map.
Yeah.
I'm wasting bombs.
Sans says, I don't need to spoil Sans because I am Sans. LOL. Yeah, I feel like back to sidetrack into Undertale. Undertale was like a very big thing my freshman year of college, and like I put off playing it until fall 2020. And like, because a lot of it had initially been spoiled for me by the internet, because again, Tumblr era me, everyone on Tumblr was like, oh my god. So I had like a lot of certain things spoiled for me, but like it was long enough that I was still able to enjoy the game when I finally played it for the first time ages ago. Well, not ages ago, but yeah. Dark Princess, they did the pacifist route and true pacifist. And Sans Gaming says they did genocide. Ooh, the edge.
I tried to play it like a regular RPG, like how I play most RPGs, and the game decided to punish me for it. I didn't really enjoy my time. I thought the opening was a bit handholdy. I told my friends, and then they didn't talk to me for like 3 months.
Wow.
So
I think if you give it another try, we'll do the pacifist route, because that's kind of like the quote-unquote intended route, and it's the way to experience like the game in most fun.
Yeah.
Because Toby Fox's like original vision was like, hey, you don't have to kill anybody.
I don't have to worry about, you know, people not talking to me for months on end after, if I don't like a certain section or something like that, which will be nice.
Yeah. I think when you give it a try, when it's not everybody's like being hyper obsessed about it, like you might find you actually enjoy it. Because for me, I genuinely other reason, if I feel like you've probably heard this, but if folks in the chat had, years ago, I was in a skit competition at a convention, and my friend and I were cheated out of first place in the skit competition because the cosplayers cheated, had some, like, really famous YouTube Undertale people do all their audio, and you were supposed to do your own audio for your skits. And so they won first place by cheating, so I, like, vowed to just, like, not play Undertale for years. And, like, once I got over that, it was actually an enjoyable game.
Yeah, and I'm sure I'll like it. I'm sure I'd enjoy it if we actually played it on stream.
Yeah.
The thing about it is, because, like, I like Deltarune. Like, that's a great game.
Exactly.
So, like, there is properties of that game that I'm probably going to enjoy.
Yeah, and I think you'll see some of the stuff where, like, okay, I see where he, like, built on this idea and made it better in Deltarune. Because, like, certain things, you play Undertale, if you do, like, Deltarune and then, like, go and replay Undertale, you're like, man, I miss these, like, certain little features so much. Yeah.
I just like that Deltarune doesn't punish you for defeating the enemies.
Well, it kind of does when it gets later, but it's complicated. But yeah, and then Mech Burn Blaster adds Undertale's fandom for the first couple years was pretty toxic. Yeah, they were some back in the day.
These were the same set of kids that had arguments over which one of them was obsessed over Minecraft. So they just look at each other and call each other names over something that literally both of them were. Like, there was, like these kids would just argue with each other over the dumbest things, and I don't even know why I really hung out with them other than, most of the other kids didn't really want to talk to me.
No. Empathetic Apathy says, way too many things are good with cringe fan bases. And I feel like that's the case for a lot of things in which, no matter where you go, there's always going to be some cringy parts of all fan bases. Mm-hmm. I just think when they get to a certain size, it's way more evident about the cringe. Like, Undertale got so big, there were just so many. Like, no matter what, there's always a percentage of a fandom that has cringe. It just is, and not all cringe is bad. But Undertale's got so big so fast that it just kind of, like, it was a lot.
There was, I get called cringe on a daily basis because YouTube doesn't like furries.
Yeah.
It's great.
This is the way of our life.
It's actually kind of fun because, like, somebody's like, ooh, cringe, I could just delete the comment.
I am your god.
Ew, you're cringe. Yeah, it's a joke. Cool. Have fun with it. Enjoy my little comedy skits.
You're the one that clicked on this video, you dingus.
You knew this had a furry in it. Yes.
It's that one meme where the guy opens up the bag and is like, I don't know what I expected.
yeah.
Literally that.
I mean, like, the big sausage pizza sketch, it's been killing me, the amount of people's comments on that we get.
Oh
it gets funnier the longer I watch it. So we're about to the halfway point of the dungeon.
Yay.
Maybe, if I'm lucky.
Fingers crossed.
We've encountered an enemy now that'll take away your sword for a brief amount of time.
Oh no. Princess, yay, bubbles.
Yeah! Love the bubbles.
Sans Gaming says, Sans be like, do you want to have a bad time? Do you wish to have an unfortunate experience? I, Sans the skeleton, are telling you if you wish to have an unfortunate experience due to ending. And Dark Princess, the bubbles, aka the worst enemy in Zelda.
I don't know about that. Wall masters are pretty terrifying. Those owl statues are meant to give you hints, but,
They don't.
Don't want the hints. Just gonna...
Keep on scooting.
Yee. Crayola Scoot. We should be getting the item here soon. Ah, yes.
Hooray.
We got an item. This is, like, the best item. Link. Local, everybody was so excited. Oh my gosh! Link gets to jump in Breath of the Wild. But Link's Awakening and the Oracle games and Minish Cap, look at me jump!
You're doing a flip!
The Rock's Feather and Rock's Cape is so good. But it's got the Castlevania problem of you hold that momentum.
Woof.
So if you choose to jump, be sure you know what you're doing. Alright. I guess we just gotta go back over to the left.
Blaster says, in terms of Undertale is a game that wants you to play in a specific way, and the other routes are neat in a meta sense, but yeah, going in blind expecting a regular RPG probably would be frustrating. Yeah. The game is basically, it has other options, but it's really meant to be played a specific way for, like, the best result and best, like, experience.
Oh yeah, and apparently my choices were so undecisive for the game that, tutorial took me an hour.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. And then by the time I died, I just said, you know what, I didn't save. There's no autosave, I'm just not gonna play anymore, and I dropped the game very quickly. And I told my friends at the time, I'm quite glad I didn't pay for it.
Fair enough.
Nowadays, doesn't matter, I have the collector's edition on Switch. But...
yeah.
I mean, it's not my copy, but... I mean, it is.
Also, the game, thankfully, is only like $10-15, so it's not too... well, I mean, I don't know about collector's edition, but like the standard version.
That was an $80 collector set with like a locket and everything.
Yeah, that's a collector's edition.
I went a bit all out for Christmas one year.
Oh dang.
Okay, Link, just do the jump. So you can combine items. So if I had... if I had the... oh, what are they called? It's the boots. If I had the running shoes, and I know that's not what they're called, but I can't think of the name of them right now.
Mm-hmm.
If I had the shoes and the...
Dark Princess Pegasus boots.
Yes, that. If I had the Pegasus boots and the Rock's Feather, I could just run through it. Alright, we're gonna need the hint, because I am confused.
And they also say Sword Dash. And then Dark Prince also says, I forget what Castlevania game I played where you don't have to commit to your jumps fully.
There's a lot of them that you don't, but... I mean, the last game that we played didn't, so... oh... they've locked all the doors. There's clearly a puzzle here. Oh my gosh, I'm dumb.
Dark Prince says, just as the boy is rising.
So, does anybody remember that Zelda cartoon?
I remember that old Vine someone had clip where it's, nice hat! Huh, I'm alive! Wow! And the skeleton screams.
Well,
Dark Princess, jump as the boy is rising, and they say, I hate speech to text. Understandable.
Well, excuse this game. Anytime something happens, well, excuse me,
princess.
I only later found out that that was a that quote was related to a comedian and not actually Zelda.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's Dean Martin, if I remember correctly. And if you've never heard of Dean Martin, just go look him up. He's funny. He played in a movie called The Jerk, where he plays an idiot. And when I mean an idiot, I mean an idiot.
It says, I hear it now, OMG, my mind just expanded.
Yeah, it's kind of sort of great. So, that's something I should probably mention, that about when I do furry conventions and stuff.
Yes.
All of the random panels, the panel that I usually end up hosting, if you're under 18, then you're 12. It's the little
classic.
Yeah, it's the trailer song if you've never seen my channel trailer, but that whole panel is basically these streams except even more chaotic.
And live and in person.
Yeah, so if you ever come to Anthro, Ohio next year, I'll probably be running it again. Hopefully with a bit more focus, because I'm gonna be messaging Status the Ferret's brother about it.
Ooh.
Because
Nice.
me and a good Finnegan know gonna be doing some stuff. He's got a great fursuit too. I've been meaning to try and see if I can collab with him sometime for video content.
Oh, nice.
But okay. Okay, this is a really weird puzzle. I like it though. This is a good puzzle. Quite good.
Dark Princess, why are there pea hats in my Christian Zelda dungeon?
Guys, no pea hats in my Christian Minecraft server. Okay, thanks. Pineapple. They look like a pineapple to me. Like when they're in 3D, they make me think of pineapples.
See it?
Oh, this is cool. So I can only move whatever color is highlighted up there.
Yeah.
Which means that I have to play it kinda sorta smart.
Mm.
Because if I don't, then we end up having to reset the room.
Oh no.
It's a gimmick very similar to the color dungeon from Link's Awakening DX. I'm still surprised you haven't played a Zelda game, though, Artie. I figured you'd
Okay, so I wanted to. One, I know everybody. Breath of the Wild. I wanted to give that a try. I haven't gotten around to like sitting down and playing it. But years ago when I played Okami for the first time, everyone's like, "Oh, you should try Twilight Princess," and I wanted to, but then I never got a copy. I've just never had a chance to play it. But no, I really wanted to try. It's just one of those. I was like, man, I've not. I ought to. I haven't, and just yeah.
This is such a cool gimmick. The little slimes that change colors.
I'm digging it. Dark Princess. Ooh, color changing gels. This is new.
Yee, and it's never brought back, which is a shame, because it could be a really cool gimmick. Need a key for the door. I didn't feel like redoing the puzzle.
McBurnham Blaster says, I played the first 2 games on the 3DS several years ago. Is it wrong that I consider Zelda 2 a Souls-like?
I mean, hey, that's what you think it is. So be it. It is pretty tough. And it does have a lot of the same, like... It does have a lot of the same sort of get used to your enemies' attacks and movements and how they react to you.
Dark Princess. We have Mario references in Zelda game, but where's my Zelda and Mario? It's a stone. That's what it is.
Mario 3D World and 3D Land both have references to Zelda.
Ooh.
Thank you for enjoying my TED Talk.
Burner Blaster says, well, compared to other NES games, it has some legit comparisons.
It really does. Which, I mean, that's a fine comparison. In fact, me and Truman actually ran through a whole list of stuff back when I was planning on playing when I originally played the game on the channel. I feel bad because we're running a little over, but I kind of sort of don't know where that last key is.
He's all good.
Wait a minute.
Burn Blaster says it's more of a Hollow Knight-like, to be honest, and Dark Princess. I need to continue Hollow Knight. It's worth a play, and if you want to see Gavin play it, there's a whole playlist of that, because Gavin did that earlier this year.
Yeah, that was the funniest quote-unquote 1 month ever.
Yeah.
It almost took, I think, what, 20-something episodes? So
it was many months.
it took many months, but if you add up like the total playtime, it's like 1 month's time.
At least over a week. I would say, like, it's a longer playthrough, and like I still want you to eventually play Okami on the channel, but like that one is a long playthrough because that is a long game.
Eventually, whenever we can get back to whenever I can get to some longer games and not feel overwhelmed.
Well, it's one that like you can do at your leisure, and it's really not a difficult game. It's really fun. And I feel like you'd appreciate it, because it's, like, fun, and I don't know. I really enjoy it, and I think you would probably get a kick out of it, too.
I enjoy stuff like that, so... I'm sure I'd enjoy it. It's a Capcom game. I can't really name a bad Capcom game.
Hmm.
Ghosts and Goblins on the NES. I also played through that. That was an uploaded video to the channel, believe it or not.
Mm.
Save and continue. Alright, I think I figured out where the item is. Now, the tricky part is actually getting the key.
Mm. So Mech Burner Blaster has reminded me of the two-player Okami story. So, while Gavin's continuing his quest here, a couple winters ago, December 2020, it was like the first week of December, and it was like, okay, there's gonna be a snowstorm. We're like, oh, okay, gonna get a couple inches. It like snowed 2 hours. It snowed like 2 feet in a matter of hours. It was like one of the biggest snowstorms of that like time period in December in like history. And we had to shovel a whole lot of snow. And we shoveled so much that my wrists aren't always the greatest, and I was in the middle of replaying Okami on the Nintendo Switch, because we originally played on the Wii. We're like, yeah, let's replay it on the Switch. It's fun. But my wrists were sore, and I'm like, I don't want to. If I play with the video game controllers, it's gonna strain my wrists. So lo and behold, my brother goes, okay, well, what if we do a two-player style where I have one remote and you have the other? And so for even after my wrists were better and, you know, functional again, we tried playing this game that we had played a number of times, by each having only half of control of the wolf.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh God. Oh.
I don't know what's going on.
Dark Princess Gavin speedrun. Oh my God.
Okay. I'm in a room that's going to keep us safe as I go back and re-expand the game out.
Oh my God.
Check OBS, make sure I'm okay. Actually, it could be a little bigger.
The little dudes in the corner just like, they're having a good time.
How do I, anybody know the hotkey for the speed up feature?
I can't say I do.
Okay, I tried space earlier, that didn't work, but it did this time. Thank God. Thank you. I just wanted to rewind. I did not want...
I don't know what just happened, but damn.
We just played Sonic Frontiers, for the Game Boy. Look how fast he goes. I didn't know Sonic uses a hat this time around. Bites the dust. There's... So what I had missed... Single bombable wall, right side, with a puzzle and a key. I have no explanation for what happened earlier. So... Let's just, single bombable walls. You know what? Sometimes I just say things, they come out my mouth hole, and then I don't think about what I actually said, and then you get things like I'm using plurals to describe a singular object. Ah, yes, but who could possibly forget the single bombable walls?
Yeah.
Okay, sometimes here is something that is going to shock probably some people. Sometimes I like to be just a little goober.
Yeah.
And I've caught myself doing this before. But one time I was like, I feel like being cute and just kind of dorky. And I said thanks, just slightly weird.
Yeah.
In a conversation I did not need to... I said, thankies, and I did not mean to type it out like that. I got the strangest looks from people.
Oh, dang. Dark Prince says, I was saying that when I play another Zelda game, and Mech Brenablastico says, maybe the One Piece was the Squid Game we made along the Among Us. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. I'm going to agree, but not because I agree, but because I don't understand what any of that means at all. Ever. Yay, bubbles. Actually, those are anti-fairies, my bad. Here's the bubbles.
The evil King Bowser says exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah, it checks out.
Yeah. Because this is what all true warriors strive for, right?
Exactly.
So, here's a boss.
On screen, all I saw was Little Snake. I'm like, that's a boss. Evil King Bowser says, my boy! Back in college, we had a group of friends that we would just go, oh boy, my boy, like indefinitely until somebody stopped, and it would go on for a while. Dark Princess. Prism Kitten speedruns Oracle of Ages utilizing fast forward on Retro Arc.
Oh boy. No,
Blaster asks, where would the internet be without the CDI games?
Very different, very scary, and I don't want to live in that world. That's a world where nobody is saying "my boy" as like the biggest joke they've ever heard.
Like the early, especially like just early YouTube poop days, I feel like relied on like some of those a lot.
I feel like it's the internet still relies on them for so much more than they realize.
Dark Princess, lamp oil, rope, bombs. You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rupees. Mech Burner Blaster says, imagine if Nintendo actually did partner with Sony, but then Sony made the CDI games and it still floats.
Well, here's the thing about Philips, believe it or not, in terms of what they consider the CDI, they consider it to be a a DVD player, a video player. They don't actually consider it a game console. But the only reason anybody would ever want it is to play those Zelda games.
Yeah.
Like, nobody remembers it outside of that. I remember there was somebody who was remaking Hotel Mario. They got a cease and desist from Philips and Nintendo at the same time.
Dang. Evil King Bowser says, I'm so glad we live in a universe where Hotel Mario and Link, the faces of evil, exist. Dark Princess, sorry, Link, I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little... richer. And then McBurnham Blaster says, imagine if Morbius was in the CDI games. Wouldn't put it past him, considering Morbius is gonna be in Venom 3.
So I do have a little bit of a story regarding that specific line.
Yeah.
In high school, I knew a guy named Richard.
Oh god.
And like the first or second time I met him, I said I was talking about the Zelda CDI games, and I was like, wouldn't it be funny if they were just talking about you? Come back when you're a little Richard.
A story my ex told me that I just remember because it was like so weird was he said when he was in high school there was a kid named Matt Brown, and like they would all go, it's the final Matt Brown, do like that. Just I don't know, that one just sticks with me for some reason a lot. I think of it on the frequent.
Chad, am I actually doing this boss right, or am I just...
Just shrug?
I feel like it should have died by now.
Dark Princess, Richard, fetch me my patented North Face drip jacket. And Dark Princess, you are.
Okay. It just feels like I'm not getting anywhere with this guy. I think it removed one of the platforms, and then...
McBurnham Blaster says, I like how Link has golden experience Requiem protecting him.
Every retro game is now... Oh, wait, I have to wait to throw it into the red one?
I feel like it's gotta be color coordinated depending on what.
I'm just waiting on him to throw out more bombs.
Dark Princess, yeah, I thought you knew.
Nope, didn't know. Cool. Well...
now you're in the know.
And knowing is half the battle. No, it's like 30% the battle. The battle is the battle, but...
McBurnham Blaster says, are these not the faces of evil? Some faces are not meant to be faced.
I want to change the thumbnail, the title of today to, ah yes, finally, Link fights the faces of evil.
Hey, it's your channel. Change what you please, my friend.
Yeah, maybe I'll do it for the next time, because I'm sure something like this will show up again.
Yeah, wouldn't put it past him. Meanwhile, Chad is getting ASMR because I'm making myself some ramen real quick. Or else it's getting so late that I would forget to eat. ASMR. Crunchy ramen.
There we go.
Hooray.
So I could have finished that a lot faster if I would have realized what I was doing.
Oh, hey, we're not speedrunning here.
No, we got a Christmas tree. Perfect.
This is all I want for Christmas is a checkpoint.
I don't want a lot for Christmas, just at least 1,000 subs.
I don't care about Among Us.
You might end up doing a multiplayer stream again here soon. So.
Oh yeah.
Probably not like.
I think okay, everyone knows that Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You. If you don't like that, I would recommend, however, looking up the that song in minor key. Someone has this really great cover of it that turns it into like this angsty kind of rock song kind of like thing. It's really good. Look it up.
Somebody mashed up that song and it was something of the parade. I'll have to find it.
Welcome to the Black Parade.
Yes, it's like Welcome to the Black Christmas Parade, and it is such a good track. I love that Truman showed it to me.
I'm gonna have to look into that one.
But that's it for me today. I am sorry that we hit 2 hours today. My bad. My bad.
Hey, it was good. We had a fun time. Who's complaining?
Did we hit the 15 likes? We got 11.
11. Well, we'll save maybe next stream.
I'll show the Bob.
We'll start off with Yeah, tell you,
Bob
the tomato.
You have to wait till next time for the Bob the Tomato. But
yeah.
No. Okay. You don't get that, but you at least get this. So, leave a like for this, and then you'll get the Bob Tomatoes. But Artie, would you like to take it away for the ending?
Sure. Well, thank you for joining us on this adventure, friends. We're so glad you could join us for this silly fun. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. That's a threat. So you can see the Bob the Joe sketch next stream. And feel free to subscribe. That's not a threat. If you want to come back and keep watching more and all the other shenanigans Gavin's up to. When this video is done rendering, there's going to be some suggested stuff to the left and right of Gavin. All the goodies.
Yee.
Down below in the chat, there's some good old links to the Discord if you want to join us, the Telegram channel if you want to see some of Gavin's art, and the Twitter for, Twitter things.
Yee.
For now, as long as no weird guy has a midlife crisis, wink wonk. But it's all good.
You never know. But that's it for today. I've been your humble host, Gavin the Kitty. Good night, everybody.
Bye.